Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, do I have plans today? You have no idea what my plans are today. You don't, because I just started streaming, so I haven't told you anything that I'm doing. Grundle, Crimson, Martin, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have wonderful plans for your life today. I do. You're going to be very, very excited. I know you're always excited with my plans. You're like, wow, I wonder what Dave's plan is today. I have several plans. They're not multi-phase or multi-stage. They're all their own separate plans. The first one of them, which is possibly the least exciting to you, but the most exciting to our animals, is feeding our animals. So I arbitrarily got a couple of flamingos last time, and I'm still stuck with a duck, which is really fun to say. Try it at home. So I've got duck 4 and flamingo 1 and 2, and nobody's actually feeding them because we don't have any food for them. So I would assume they're largely vegetarian-based creatures, but I'm just going to put up... I may have already done this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do a small stockpile zone just for some kibble. No, that was a terrible place to do that because there's already a zone there. Put one up there, all right? And we're just going to put only kibble in here. I have plans. They're very exciting, Martin. Clear out everything and only put kibble in there. Thank you very much. And make that, like, wicked important. I may have already done this, and if I did, well, too bad, because that is... that's what I'm going to do. I'm your most watched channel, Crimson. Oh, Lord. I'm not sure whether to applaud or suggest some sort of medication for you. So you're the one. I was wondering where my views were coming from. It's you. Okay. Views are, I'd like to say catastrophically low, but that would be a gross understatement. So apparently, Crimson, good news. You've been floating this channel the whole time. For the past year, you've been floating this channel. It's alive only because of your views. Very exciting plans are going to come together here. I probably already did that because we are trying to make kibble over here, so that's probably something I already executed. But we're going to need some vegetable matter to do that. We've got some rice that'll be coming in good. I think we may have to accept the fact that a certain number of ducks and flamingos may not survive. I think we've all got to kind of work around that. What I could... Well, I can't put them outside because I need a pen. That's the problem there. I need a pen. Yeah, Crimson, I'm pretty sure you're floating this entire channel. When I look at my views, I go, who's left, who's watching? It's you! It's been you this whole time. Now, I know you're all excited about feeding the animals. We have no power. I know you're all excited about feeding the animals. Right, Dave? Thank you for feeding the animals, because we don't really want to watch them suffer. We're not keen on that sort of thing. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a sniper rifle. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have me some of that. That's good. Cod, any chance you have... You're hunting a tortoise. Probably keep doing that. Knife is building a sarcophagus for... I'm sorry, for whom? Who got killed last time? I really... It's hard to keep up sometimes. It's not Igor. I don't have any dead colonists. I think we've already built them. I think we already did this night, but that's cool. You keep doing your thing there, kid. You're doing great work. Paul, can you come out and talk to Cod, who, if I'm extremely lucky, might have kibble or something I can make into kibble? Also, coffee needs to live inside my face. None of this is my very exciting plan. You stay tuned. There we go. Okay, coffee lives inside of me, which is better than before when it didn't. So we're going to go, Paul, what's this cat got here? Yes, I know, Paul's terrible. Herbal medicine. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Pemmican. That wouldn't hurt, actually. And that's about it, isn't it? You got a short bow. Yeah, okay, I'll sell you off some of my garbage weapons in the meantime. Not the sniper rifle. No, we like that. You can have a couple of Molotov cocktails, though. That'll suit you just fine. I've got all this obsidian plate armor that nobody's wearing. Why is that? Why does nobody want to wear my obsidian plate armor? You can have those grenades. And then you could have, like, one sculpture. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. Thank you very much. So, feeding the animals, sure. Time permitting, yes, we will be feeding the animals. And whatever that is, that's also some pemmican that contains meat. We're gonna go ahead and work on that. The more exciting plan is maximum thrust. So that's our team meeting agenda name for today. The team meeting agenda, where we're going to synergize and do things like that, is maximum thrust. And you're saying to yourself at home, Dave, you have 4 thrusters. You can't possibly handle any more thrusting. You are thrusted out. You have achieved maximum thrust. And I tell you, I have not. I have not. We're going to make even more thrusters. I am going to fill this place with thrusters, if at all humanly possible, because the range we can get on those is wonderful. I've been doing it in my own time. I'm seeing, like, you know, per thruster, how farther do you go? You go wicked further. So I've got plenty of buildables. I know, you're sitting at home going, Dave, we can't take any more thrusting. Please don't thrust anymore. We can't handle it at home. Unfortunately, I can't build out that way. Well, that kind of bones my plans. I could build out this way. Okay, but I can't because that's in the way. Okay, things are coming together here. We just need to move some stuff around, that's all. Just need to move a couple of things around here. So put a turret over there and a turret over there, and then I'll move those two. And then, ooh, this wall might be in the way, though. Goodness, that's no good. What is your... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, 7-ish, counting. If I were to move you over to here, show me. If I put that there, yeah, it's not... Okay, if I build it out 1. If I build it to here, we're in good shape. Okay, can do. Can do. It's going to look a little wonky, but it's all going to make sense when we're done, and we're going to be very excited. And you're going to say, Dave, I can't take any more thrusting. I'm telling you, we are taking some more thrusting. More thrusting is happening right now. This is what's going on. I actually could probably leave the turrets there. But I'll put up some more turrets anyway. You're sitting at home, cowering because of thrust. And I'm telling you, it's cool. It's all under control. We're just going to thrust all over the place. And then my plan after that is I don't remember. And that's one of my favorite plans. I know I was doing things. I just don't know what those things are. So if anyone wants to clue me in on that, that's always welcome. Like, here's what you were doing last time, Dave, because you never, ever remember what you were doing. And we have to remind you every single day. It's usually Spike Little Girl's issue, but she's not here. So here we are. So we're going to go max on thrusters right now. We're going to get 4 of the large thrusters, and I think I'll keep the 2 small ones just for fun. I've got plenty of fuel. The fuel is not the issue. I have 2 huge tanks. I can go 1,500 in fuel. It's not that. It's the thrustability. The thrustation, if you will. Hashtag thrustation. It's the thrustation that is the problem. But we're going to fix that by going max thrust. Maximum thrusting, whether you guys like it or not. Hang on, coffee in my face. There we go. Whether my audience... I may lose viewers for this. I both of them. I may lose viewers for this. People may look at this and go, nope, I can't possibly accept any more thrusting in my life. And I'm going to say, well, we're going gangbusters anyway. Oh, you're a prisoner. Who are you and why are you? Well, why are we not hemogen farming you for a start? Why are we not doing that? And also, you're unwaveringly loyal, but work on converting you anyway. It'll give Igor something to do more than anything. I forgot about you. So you exist. You're unwaveringly loyal, which is a bit of a problem, but only a bit. I might be able to fix that in the future. Buzzkill, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hang on, I have to turn my other chat to live chat. Otherwise, Buzzkill is weirdly invisible, and we're really not sure why. Buzzkill, have you started the lawsuit yet? Against everyone for discriminating against you? I feel you should. I feel you're not suing people enough. As your legal counsel, which I am, I feel you're not actively suing people, and you should be. Because you're clearly being discriminated against. Oh, Edible Arrangement is pregnant. So probably don't eat that one then, even though it's called Edible Arrangement. Cool, more mastodons are coming in. The animals are still starving. We still haven't made, like, any kibble whatsoever because we just don't have the ingredients for it. I wonder if ducks can eat pemmican. Question best left for the philosophers, really, when you think about it. These guys didn't have any food, sadly. And we're not really working on my power, so we're not getting any power going right now. How about agave? That's good. Stephen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, you're not wrong. Thrusting is not free. Okay, if you're going to thrust, you're going to need to pay for it, one way or the other. Stephen, Martin, one way or the other. I have been contacted, Buzzkill, but the problem with me getting letters or anything like that is I immediately ignore them until Mrs. Dave says to stop ignoring them. It's the basis of our relationship, really. Mail comes in, I'm like, yep. And then she's like, nope, actually you can't ignore this one. Oh, I've got more prisoners, hang on. Oh, you're quest prisoners. You're not. How many, okay, slow it down a little bit there. How many quest prisoners do I have, please? Guarding, okay. Right, so just, how many prisoners? Royal Archaeo, 2 prisoners. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, it is Kumba. Oh, okay, probably don't take your blood then. Yeah, no, that's not going to work out. So Kumba and Ladia. All right, so Rowan, you're fair game. Are we blood farming you? Oh yeah, we're totally blood farming you. Never mind, Rowan. I've dealt with this. What do you like again? I mean, you have skills. You have skills. They're not fantastic, but skills exist within your life. They're not perfect. I need this to look prettier. So we need this to go here. Okay, and then this one to go here. And then I need to fill that in with Hull so it looks better. Or not Martin Hull, the guy from Night Court. Not him. Is he still alive? Probably. He seems like he's hard to kill. Where am I going to get any sort of vegetable matter to make kibble at all? And the agave's good, and we are getting some. I just don't think we're getting enough. That actually, you might be on it, Thule. Thule might be on a little hot kibble action. It's not as good as maximum thrust. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing kibble because we're doing that out of insect meat. All right, so flamingos. Good news. Food is arbitrarily coming. It's just we seem to have stalled out on that. Oh, Thule's going to get some more rice. Oh. Okay, that makes much more sense then. All right, kibble is coming. Kibble is coming. The animals will be nominally fed. I'm sure they're all rushing over to eat that. Yep, the duck's in. The duck is eating all the kibble. Whoops. Okay, we need more. The duck ate everything. Who knew the duck could eat that much? That was a lot of kibble for a single duck. Ducks are smaller animals, as I understand them. Is there a reason we're not going over here and doing things? It's just that I'd like to go over and do things. Thule, can you get started on this? Just get things going? What is hot kibble action? It's best not to ask. There's only certain countries that I can answer that question, and I don't know where you are. And I'm not willing to take the chance. So many of the European nations, Australia, Malaysia, most of Guadalajara, except for like a tiny part, like there's 2 towns where I could tell you what that is. But honestly, you don't want to go to those towns. Trust me. That was a rough weekend. So I would like to tell you, but not knowing your exact location, I'm reluctant to do that for having my channel shut down. And speaking of being shut down, we have no power. We have no power whatsoever. I'd love to... what I'd love is to have power. That would be my ideal. Can we get somebody maybe on maximum construction? Because we don't really have that. Knife. Get into that, kid. Get it. Yeah, don't skip the crafting for now. Be number 1. And Paul, you love building things. Paul's just all about building things. Why don't you just back off of crafting for the time being, and then just work on the thing that I'm asking you to do here. It's just we're really not going very hard on that. Oh, the Archist Party. Everybody loves the Archist Party. Sure. A ritual spot. Isn't this, don't we got one of those up here? We have an Archist Party? Archist Party? No, we're not doing that. Okay. We could have it somewhere else then, perhaps. Maybe somewhere that isn't where I think it is right now. What if we put one of those up and had an Archist Party? There we go. Archists. Yeah, 70%. Everyone party down. Everyone boogie. I demand that you boogie. There's tumbleweeds. Wait, why are there tumbleweeds? That's very cool. I don't know why there's tumbleweeds in the party here, but there's tumbleweeds. It's gone all Western all of a sudden. What? Oh, there's a fire. Wow, bad timing, because we're kind of in the middle of a party. Oh, and Orit. Yeah, who are you again? You're also unwaveringly loyal. Uh-huh. Are we blood farming you? Sure are. Cool. And you've got a bookcase. You're going to be a very well-educated prisoner. Yeah, I hear the word fire, and I see where it's burning everything. It's just that we're in the middle of boogieing down. Okay, the party's over. We're gonna actually put out the fire. Cool. I appreciate that. Many things have been done. So let's... Do I even want to move that turret? Or I could just build another turret. Yeah, I have to move the turret because it will be in the way of the Whoozimick-What's-It. And nobody likes that. So move that over there. This one is not built yet. And we are still within range. Yeah, we're... Oh, this is... No, it's in range now. Okay, no, it just wasn't quite completely connected yet. That's fine. It was a beautiful Archist Party. It's the best Archist Party you've had recently, I'll tell you that. And did we fix the cables? Have we done any work over here at all? Not as such. Nope, we're just blowing this off. It's ready to go. We just need to do it. We have a little bit more kibble. Not much, but it's probably enough to keep a flamingo or 2 going. This is not helping me towards my plan of maximum thrust, and I'm very upset about that. And I know you are too. You're sitting at home. Dave, I was promised thrusting. Why is nobody thrusting anything? Let's just do some light murders in the meantime. We'll just kill off a bunch of alpacas. That'll just sort of keep us satiated before we get to maximum thrusting. That needs to be done. This is not done yet. I do have a lot for them to be doing right now. That's no lie. I do have a lot lined up for them. Rice is coming in. That's cool. Not so much on anything else. Potatoes, maybe. What is this over here? Oh, it's bio-coated. Nobody wants that nonsense. It's bio-coated. So, kibble is done. Neat. Wouldn't mind seeing some more food for us. That'd be spiffy. It's just we don't seem to have a lot of that. I kind of need to park the ship for a while and do some farming. But I'd kind of like to get on my maximum thrust plan because I'm very excited about thrusting. Who wouldn't be, I say. Okay. Somebody needs to be dedicated to this. Again, who died that we're building the sarcophagus? Because I don't actually have any dead colonists. Also, we can totally have those slate blocks. That's fine. I know people have died. People die all the time. It's my colony. I just don't know why we're building anything for them. Because I have nobody to bury. Oh, wait, there is a colonist left unburied. Oh, it's Grime! Oh, why were you not up here, Grime? You're supposed to be up here with a big X over you. That's very fussy of you. Somebody remind me that Grime is out the front door here, and we're going to have to put him in a box at some point. That's what we're doing all this for. I forgot. Sorry, Grime. I completely forgot that you existed, as I often do. And I think we've actually run out of space in the corpse area here. Let's make another one, shall we? How about there's another corpse area? Because I have so many corpses. I really have an abundance of corpses. We'll put that there, and then we'll... No, like that. The way I had it the first time, thank you very much. That can go in here. I'm just going to surround Grime's coffin with corpses, because I think that's fun. So copy this, and then paste it over here. There you go. Now we can move all the dead people out of here, because they're stinking up the joint. Oh, look at how... It's just awful. Everything's rotting. It's disgusting. Where are we at on the box for Grime? Because I really need to get this done. We're just kind of blowing everything. Really? Really, Knife? You're going to have lunch inside the corpse room. That is not hygienic. I'm telling you that right now. That is not... Don't come crying to me that you had lunch in the corpse room. Oh, there was a bunch of dead bodies when I had lunch. You deliberately went in there. Also, can we have all this beer? Because it seems like there's a lot of beer. I should claim all the beer. I think a smart person would say free beer. So I own all of this beer. If we just want to go get that, we've already claimed that. Okay. We should have that. That should be a thing we're allowed to have. All right, box is done. Let's put Grime in here. There you go, Grime. Okay. And we're already burying him. Yep. Todd's already over here in his top hat, looking very good. Burying Grime. Excellent. Okay, do we have to have a funeral for you? No, you just chill out in a box. We're going to leave you behind like we have all other dead colonists. Catonius, welcome, welcome, welcome. Not so much a corpse fest as a corpse feast. Really. Corpse feast. He was having his lunch inside the corpse room. Which is, it's a choice you can make, I guess. I'm not going to argue with it. Hey, any progress on Mahusmik? What's it down here? Not at all. Not at all. Well, maybe now that the box is done, we can get off other things. So let's get, here's what I want to do. Because things need to happen here. So we need to remove that. And this has not been moved. So move this over here. And then we'll get that one done. Go back to this. This needs to be a hull. And then we need maximum thrustation. All right, so a large thruster, please. Right here. Boom. It'll probably won't... Wait, it'll be blocked by the substructure? Are you sure? Okay, cancel that. Show me that again. Because I deliberately put this here so it would not be blocked by the substructure, you see. You see. So give me the large thruster. Yeah, I don't see how that's being blocked. That seems to fit just fine. Okay, I'll extend this out a couple more. So do that, and then do the same thing down here. I am not leaving until we're thrusting. I want to be very clear about that. I'm not leaving the screen until we are thrusting. I don't have time for this kind of nonsense. I have time for this nonsense, though. So remove that and put a hull in here. And then, just to make it look prettier, more than anything. Turrets have been moved and operational. How are we doing over here? We are making progress. Things are happening. Knife's starting to build things over there. That's cool. Everybody likes that sort of thing. These are coming in. I better not have any nonsense about substructures. I don't want to hear the word substructure. Why is the flamingo out? Are they allowed to do that? Flamingos. Oh, they're unrestricted. Oh, they don't need a pen. Just the duck. The one duck is just going to complicate my entire life. Alright, well, I'll deal with the duck, probably by eating it. So now, if I put you here, now you're free and clear, right? What do you mean, grav ship substructure? Okay, I will move the turret. That's fine. I will move this over to here. And then I'll probably have to do the same thing down here, because I probably have a complementary turret. I do. I like it when turrets complement each other. They're like, hey, you're looking real good today for a turret. And the other turret's like, thanks, man, I just had my turret done. What did I miss? What's the air quotes plan? Catonius, the Mark's got the plan there. Right above you there. Mark has got the plan. The plan is thrust. The plan is thrust. Cassiopeia, welcome, welcome, welcome. You catch up whenever you feel. All right? I don't go anywhere. I'm forever. Wake up the kid. Igor, you're up. And you're immediately going to break down. But you're up. Yeah, the plan, Catonius, is thrust. Thrust. Nothing but thrust. How long till we run out of ducks? We only have the one duck. So, in terms of how long until we run out of ducks, couldn't tell you. I have no idea what the average lifespan of a domesticated duck is. If somebody wants to Google duck farms, first of all, that's probably going to get you on a weird watch list. Secondly, because not a wild duck. A wild duck probably doesn't live as long. They have more issues out in the wild. You know, being eaten by cougars and elephants and things. But a domesticated duck that would live on a duck farm where they don't specifically slaughter the ducks. You know, that's not their thing. They're like, we kill ducks. Limited. No, we're like, we have ducks, and we just keep them nice and contained and fed, and we take care of them and stuff. For a domesticated duck, I have no idea what the average lifespan is. Maybe it's 4 months. Maybe it's 30 years. I don't know. You tell me. You know what? You tell me what the average life... This has all got to get fixed. I have to fix everything that's going on here. I'm just having to adapt on the fly, as I do. And this has been done, so we can move this over here, and then I'll break down that. This is getting done. Oh, you're almost dead. That's fun. Yeah, you're going to be... In 7 hours, you're going to be lunch. 5 to 15 years. See, that seems not very precise. That does not seem very precise. I would like to see that narrowed down. I know it's hard to anticipate the life of a duck, but I think a bigger, or rather a smaller margin than 10 years might be good. If my doctor said to me, you might die tomorrow or in 10 years, I'm going to really need him to narrow that down. She, actually. I'm going to really need her to narrow that down. Because that is far too arbitrary. Like, you could be dead tomorrow, or you might go another 10 years. Who knows? No. I'd be like, Doc, let's see if we can work on that a little bit. And she could be like, okay, actually it's 7.3 years. And then you're totally toast. And then I would be a little bit sad, because that would be pretty soon, actually. 7.3 years. Now I've made myself sad. So break down all of this. Do you have... Yeah, you do have power there. You're just not powered. And this is all done. Okay, start throwing some more hulls up around here. So put hulls in there, and then hulls in here. I could blow out that room a little bit more, too. Vetrov could have a slightly bigger room. That'd be kind of exciting for him. All of this is coming together. And do we make any moves? Yeah, we got this done down here. It is generating power to a degree, just not very much of it. Glenn's going to live forever. Good call. Good call. You're going to clean up in long-term investments. Like, all your stockbroker will love you. Because you're just like, I don't know, dump it all into something nobody cares about, and I'll see you in 157 years. Your stockbroker will be dead. But hopefully they have some sort of company that will take you into the future, if you will. Where are we at on thrusting? Because the plan is thrust. We're not making good plans with thrust. The thrusting is not coming together. I wonder if I should break down the small ones. 4 large ones and 2 small ones. Is that enough thrust? I don't feel it is. I feel you guys demand more thrust from me. I mean, I know you're disturbed by the amount of thrusting that's going to happen. Like, I don't think we can take this much thrusting. I don't think anyone could. And I understand that. I understand your concerns. But I think we could do even better than this. I'd really just like to see what my range is after all of this. In my side game, I have 4 large thrusters, and you can really go far with those. Igor, why are you so sad about life? Oh, smoke leaf withdrawal. Yeah. Yeah, you certainly could probably use some drugs. I can't really help you with that. You want a neural supercharge. That you could probably take care of on your own. We've got at least 1 or 2 of them kicking around here somewhere, right? That's the thing that we do. Yeah, there's one up here. There we go. Okay. So, not functional, blocked by substructure. Oh, by this substructure. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so I got to get rid of this. That's fine. I can do that. Get rid of that, and that's already going to be getting rid of. Really didn't need to move that turret then. I could put a complementary turret up there. Again, I love it when turrets complement each other. You are looking really good for a turret, I must say. Well, thank you. I just had my turret done. Yes, I know, you're going to be blocked by a substructure. I'm going to deal with that momentarily. So there we go. Get rid of all of that. Okay. Travelers are coming by. That's fine. We don't care. We're involved in thrusting. I would love to oblige the kid mark. I just don't think we have any of that. We're very low on hardcore narcotics, which is really sad. I mean, I've got some beer for the kid. How old are you, Igor? 14. Totally old enough to drink beer in 1 or 2 countries, I think. Yeah, I don't actually have any narcotics for the kid, which is most upsetting. I would love to, but I just can't put that together. What I can do is put together some more murders. So let's just go kill a bunch more animals, keep the food vaguely coming in here. I mean, there's a quantity of food. It's not ideal, but there is a quantity of food. Okay, so all I need them to do now is get rid of the substructure. Oh, they're fighting. Of course they are. Todd, why do you fight with people? Wow, somebody bit you in the leg. Ow. Vetroff, that's hardcore, man. And you just got punched a bunch, but no, you just went ahead and bit Todd. Dang, dude. That's brutal. That's really rough. Ooh, strawberries are coming in. That's cool. That'll be, food. We like food. Why are these not working? Wow, it's just not windy. It's just simply not windy out. Dang. Okay. I disagree, Glenn. I disagree. She can take a lot more. There's a lot more thrusting that can be done here. I'm already plotting out where I'm going to put more thrusters. I'm going to send this thing halfway across the planet if I can put it together. I just need them to get rid of these substructures so I can see what my range is with 4 large thrusters and 2 small thrusters. It's not really the fuel. The fuel is not my issue. I've got plenty of fuel. And also, keep harvesting the agave. Aren't they lovers? Are they? Was it Vetroff? Vetroff, who are you into these days? Not a personal question. Oh yeah, Todd. Yeah, they're actually engaged. Wow, bit of a fight there. I hope the engagement isn't off. It seems like it isn't. It seems like they still like each other. Todd, how do you feel about Vetroff? Yeah, wow, you're plus 100. So Vetroff bit you in the leg, and you're like, that's okay, hun. The marriage is still on. After they joked about landmines and quipped about peas. Oh, wow. Mrs. Dave has never bitten me in the leg. Ever. And if she did, I would probably not be plus 100 with her. Like, maybe like a 98, but not plus 100 with her. I'd be like, hun, could you, like, not bite me in the leg? I'd really like you a lot more if you didn't bite me in the leg. She did punch me in the nose once, but that was an accident. She was asleep when she did it. Just cold-cocked me in the middle of the night. Punched me square in the nose. We still laugh about that. And by that, I mean I laugh about it. And she's like, can you not keep bringing that up? Like, no, I'm going to keep bringing that up. I told my doctor that once. Because they're obliged to ask you those questions like, do you feel safe at home? In case there's a problem at home, they need to know these things. And I said, well, my wife did punch me in the nose one night. And they got all concerned, and then I explained the story. And we had a good laugh about that. Mrs. Dave didn't. She's like, please stop bringing that up. Like, no, it's a really funny story. I'm going to keep bringing it up over and over again. Hang on, coffee in my face. There we go, much better. All right, how are we doing on anything at all that I want to do? I need more power. I'm going to just set up some solar batteries, some solar generators, just on the fly, if you will. Just set those up there. Just kind of charge up during the day, because we're not really getting the power that we need, even with the geothermal. It's just really not coming together. I mean, we were doing better than we were. But, oh, the flamingo's sleeping down with the mastodon. Dorbs. Oh my god, that is cute. That just nestled into mastodon fur. It's absolutely adorable. Vetrov's fully healed. And apparently still into Todd. Okay, who's up? Knife. Could you start deconstructing these things, please? I really would like to see my range. And what I can't do is see that now, because these are technically non-functional. So I'd love for you to get on that. Do I have a Constructo bot? I don't. I should probably make one of those. Just gave up after that one, did you, Knife? Just said, yep, that's enough for me today. Wait, what are you doing now? You're doing the solar generator. Actually, that's probably really good. You probably should do that. I'll get Paul on it. Paul loves to do things. Could you remove that foundation, please? And then probably the other two that are here. And then, like, the other ones. If you could kind of pull all of that together, that'd be great. Also, somebody grab this heal root right now. Paul, could you do the other one, please? Can you kind of stay on task, Paul? Kind of need you to stay on task, if you could. And that one, thank you. Just stay on task, Paul. How are my flamingos doing? We still have no kibble. Let's get back on the kibble game, if we could. Make, like, 5 of them. This is all for the duck. The flamingos can go outside and find something to eat, but the duck is just chowing down on everything. Get some more agave. There's not really much around, but no, that's not even ripe. Okay, I've already got berries earmarked. Igor's still going to have a breakdown, what with the hardcore narcotics and all. It's just been a poor day for everybody concerned. Any components around here? P.S. By the way, any components I should be exploiting? And by exploiting, I mean taking? No. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll have those. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's about it. And now the tens of Let's Play people, yes. All of my viewers, both of you. So, yes, now they know that. I've told that story before. I only have a limited repertoire of stories, so they've all come out before. That's why I really need new viewers, because they haven't heard all of my nonsense yet. They're not immune to it like you guys are. What was I doing? Oh, thrusting. Right, thrusting. So, yeah, we're just not... Oh, we removed all of these. That worked out fine. And I just really would like this one to go. Paul, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing it right now. Paul, great initiative there. Great initiative. Hydra Yeti, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good initiative on you there, Paul. Now you're into making some marine armor. Okay, now that we've got... Wow, I've got a lot of thrust going on. I've never thrusted this much in my life. True story. Let me see what my range is. So how far can I go? Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. You know, my range used to be around here with the small thrusters. Oh, now I can go anywhere. Well, that's not true. I can go within the range of this hexagon. But now we could shoot right up there fairly quickly and get that thing, the other grab core. Or I could come down in this neck of the woods and get that one. Because I'd like to leave this area fairly soon. This looks heavily polluted. How heavily polluted is it? That's a tropical swamp. Okay, yeah, nearby pollution on that puppy. I'd like to find a glow forest that's on the way to where I want to go. What's going on over here? Muffalo Ankle Lake. That's my favorite lake. Matra Exhaust Duct. High geothermal. Okay. I would love to find the thing that I just said. The thing that I just said. Which is a glow forest that's on the way to where we want to go. Either way, I don't really care. I think there's some in here. We've definitely seen that before, right? That's Scarlands. We don't want to go there. We're not crazy about the old Scarlands there. I hear what you're saying, Catonius, about the thrusting, and I'm telling you right now, I'm ignoring your warnings. I'm Captain Kirking this on up. You know, full steam ahead, full thrusting ahead. I don't care what Scotty says. Blow all the tanks. I'm pretty sure that's like a submarine saying or something. Don't submarines say that? Blow all the tanks? I might be hallucinating that. I often am. Early 20s were a bit of a drag. Glow Forest. I know we were vaguely near some, right? Because we were going to take a trip to one. I just can't immediately pin them down. What do you got going on over here? A drug stockpile? A drug stockpile? Massive subterranean insect hive. Yeah, I don't like that part. That part makes me less thrilled to go there. What do you got over here? Cliffs, component stockpile. That's really good. That's just a regular old tropical rainforest, though. Show me some glow forest. Oh, wow, that's 90% pollution. We probably won't go there. Scarlands again. What's going on here? There we go. There's one over here. Okay, so if we head in this direction, I can hit a glow forest, annihilate the local ecosystem, and then go on to the other thing. Now, what's your particularity here? You are glacial plain, sure. A terraformer. Okay, a frozen terraformer. Okay, so everybody remember that I want to go somewhere over here. There we go. I'm going to go over here after that. In fact, I might kind of do that sooner rather than later. I would not... Tell you what we're going to do. Don't sow anything more here. Let's just get what we can get, because the potatoes are coming in real soon. We'll get what we can get. That'll be a decent stockpile of food, especially because so many people have died. So there's a lot less people to feed. But I'd like to get the batteries charged up as best we can, and then leave and go to the glow forest. Hydro Yeti, you're saying really one of the most important things, which is weirdly not thrusting. It's coffee. Coffee is the thing. There we go. They blow the ballast tanks on subs to get them to go up, down. Okay, so blow all the tanks is definitely a thing that submarines say. I mean, maybe not the actual submarine, unless it's got like an AI thing or, you know, some sort of robot voice. In my mind, submarines have a robot voice. And they tell you, like, we're underwater, Captain. But, like, in a total robot voice, which is more fun than a regular voice. With AI voiceovers, I think it should always be robot, because it's just cooler. It should sound like old school 1950s robot, not the, you know, vaguely feminine voice that they try and put forward. That's just my opinion. But it's my channel, so my opinion is the one that gets put forward. Do I dare put more thrusters on this? Is that legal? Could I be, is there going to be a knock on my door if I put even more thrusters on this? I don't need to right now, because we're just going to the glow forest, so I can do that in 2 hops. But I bet with 2 more giant thrusters... go back to looking at my range, because fuel will become an issue. So what's like the fuel limit over here? 840. I'm still really good. Really good on fuel. I've got 1,500 fuel. I could definitely do that in 1 shot right over there if I got 2 more thrusters. I don't know if I dare. I'm tampering in God's domain with the thrusting. Like there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, deity coming down saying, stop it with the thrusting. I don't know, the god of thrusting. And the Greeks had god for everything. I'm sure they had one for thrusting. Priapus, probably. Go look it up. It's a late night joke. So, I don't know if I dare. I don't know if I need to. I've accomplished my goal, which is I can get anywhere I want now. What could I do in the meantime? Power. Am I plus power or negative power? Somebody show me a battery around here. Where did I put it? There's a battery. Are we plus or minus power? Yeah, see, we're still minus power. And I'd really like to get the batteries fully charged before we go anywhere. Don't Eat Me has lost the skill of rescue. Oh, dear. That's actually an important one. We often need rescuing. That happens frequently. I think the problem with this area is it's just not very windy at all. So, although, I wonder if that's being blocked by the mountain. Igor's gone on a sadistic rage. Hang on! I've got to check in with my teenage vampire here. So, when you say sadistic rage, Igor, what's your plan? You're going to vent the anger on the prisoners. Yeah, cool. So, the problem, Igor, the problem with that is, I need that prisoner. Because, like, they're a quest prisoner. Thule, Oh, now I go to arrest my vampire. Try to arrest Igor if you could, please. Could you, just not, thank you. Thank you. I know he can't hold the Abbot of Steel, I got it. Are you done? Hang on, no, don't wander off, kid. You're in restraints. Cool, wait, what's Thule doing? Wait, Thule? Knife? What's going on? Okay, something is happening here. Thule, what are you doing? Oh, you're social fighting. Okay, that bit's fine. Knife's gone off on a trip for some reason. Why are you social fighting? Can somebody go get Igor, please? Could we take Igor to bed? Is there anyone closer? Okay, Knife and... Alright, here's how that all broke down. I sent Thule to arrest Igor, and on the way, Knife's like, I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna start punching you. And that's how that all broke down, I think. And also, Knife's down. Paul, I don't know where you are, but could you go rescue Knife, please? Okay, we're putting the teenage vampire in the same room as you. Okay. Not promising. Not promising. Let's you know what? What do you... You're into the steelism nonsense, aren't you? Yeah, you already believe in our nonsense. Okay. Sure. I don't know, because we had this happen before. If I just release Igor, I think he just leaves. I do actually need to, I believe, re-recruit him. I might be totally wrong about that. I often am. But Orit, the kid's coming down off of some pretty hardcore goofballs there. So, like, don't annoy him, is all I'm asking. Like, don't annoy... My flamingo's flapping around. The flamingo's having a great time. Plenty of kibble for the duck. That's good. The flamingo's just going nuts. The flamingo's having a great time. Okay, well, that was an event that happened. Kumba, did the kid get any hits in on you? Yeah, tiny little hit. Tiny little hit there. No problem. All right, we've done the kibble thing. How's my batteries today? Okay, they're coming up, but it's really just on solar power right now. Solar panel. So, what if we did... Is there any nearby geothermal that I could exploit? And by exploit, I mean use. Down here, yeah. Wait, Todd's leaving? No! Todd, I need you! Vetroff needs you! Wait, no, Todd? Todd? Stay with us? Also, can I have your weapon back, please? No, I can't. Thanks for walking off with my SMG there. Right, that's thinned the herd a little bit. Todd, I gave you a hat. It's very nice. It's a big red top hat. And a high-powered rifle. But, you know, I probably have another one of those. Cool. So Todd's gone. Todd's just buggered off. Igor's in prison. Knife and Thule are down. Huh. Well, this is where the genius comes in. Hashtag geniusosity. This is where it all comes together. Hang on, coffee. Tell you what I'll do. To conserve power, I'll shut down all the turrets for right now. And hopefully we won't need them. Hopefully we're leaving fairly soon. I have no reason not to now. Got nobody to do anything. Excuse me, one sec. So I may as well just leave soon. Now it's time to reinvestigate the prisoners. So, Rowan, come back and talk to me about your resume here. Crafting, not really much else. You could kind of be my primary crafter. Because I've got open positions here, dude. So, you know, there's that. Oh, right, you're into the furry chamber. So, here's my thing. Now, you guys should expect this by now. Our primary religion is and or was hypersteelism. Paul brought that nonsense in. And he convinced Igor it was a good idea. And then somebody else, and all of a sudden we've got a majority religion. I kind of want to get Rowan to start converting people into the furry chamber. because it cheers me up no end to think that our religion could be the furry chamber. So you know what, kid? You keep your religion. You keep it. Don't convert him. Recruit him. Recruit him. We need somebody who's well into the furry chamber. Oh, there's a raid. That's, Okay, stop the thing that I said about the turrets. No, don't. Don't. Did somebody shut all of those down? Somebody shut all of those down. Wow, this is going to be awkward. Who's armed with what? Okay, laser. No laser. Do you do laser? You could do laser. Could you grab something that is either laser or laser-esque or laser adjacent? Like Cursed Chugger. Sure, go get that. Funsies. Okay, fun. Neat. I'm gonna have to... Okay, there's some over there. And I think there's another group. Is there not another group? Was I fooled about the other group? It's entirely possible. There's two up there. Okay. Did you get your weapon knife? Yes. Okay, everybody, and by everybody I mean all 5 of you, come here. Let's deal with these guys first. They're probably the easier to deal with. Also, get all the mechs inside and all of the flamingos inside. And the duck can just be in the duck pen. That's fine. We'll not worry about the ducks. Okay. Knife, I thought you got a weapon. No, you haven't got a weapon yet. On your way out the door, could you grab Cursed Chugger, please? Thank you. All right, everybody start moving. And then we're going to laser. Okay, Knife, did you get... I know you're moving wicked slow, kid. There you go, you got the weapon. Okay, just let's make sure everybody's kind of lining up around here-ish. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is why Todd left. I tell you, this is exact... Okay, lasers are coming in. Oh, yeah, you didn't like that. Oh, you were not a fan of the laser. Not loving the laser. How's the other team doing over there? Oh, they're going to go right for my power. I just put that power up. Except, do still kill somebody. Hang on. Our primary ideology changed? To the Outlaw Creed? I was hoping for the furry chamber. And we're going to stay focused on the furry chamber. Do we have shooty bots? We absolutely do not. We do not. We're going to stay focused on getting everyone hip to the furry chamber. But we need to... Yeah, they're going to totally take down... Could you just kill the guy, please? Alright, how many lasers can a guy take? Yeah, they're going straight for the power. No surprise. No surprise at all. 1 or 2 of them are fleeing, but not enough. Could we kind of hustle it up, kids? Where are you going? Are you going to bed? You're just beating up my bed. Okay, bad news for you, because I'm going to come in and shoot your face. Where'd the other one go? Oh, hang on, there's one over here. We could probably... Don't worry about the guy beating up the bedroom. I think that's okay. Knife, you're about to fall over soon, aren't you? They're going to... Oh, no, they're not stealing my thrusters. Oh, heck to the no. No. Heck to the no. Get him. No, I spent ages building that thruster. No, come on, guys. Go. He's stealing a thruster. He's stealing the hubcaps off my car. Go. No, Legua, I needed that thruster. For thrusting. It was very important. Oh, no. Guys, you're so slow. You're pathetic and terrible, and I hate you. Okay, come over here and at least murder somebody. Better than nothing. Knife, are you about to die? No, you're fine, kid. You're fine. He stole a thruster. Right off my ship. I needed that. For thrusting. I had important thrusting to do. Now I'm lopsided. Now I'm gonna thrust all weird. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants weird thrusting. Why is there a mastodon over there? What is it? Are you mining? What are you doing? He's mining. Why? Can we just shoot this guy, please? This has been the silliest raid. He's actually mining. He's carving out a little area for himself. I've never seen this before. He's still aggro. He's red. Right? You're red, right? Yeah, you're red. But instead of attacking us, he's just doing a light bit of mining. Oh, by the way, laser for your face. There we go. Laser for you. Laser. Okay. Well, he dropped some money. Okay, everybody can kind of be off-duty there. That was very silly. That was very, very silly. Now I've got to build another one. Now I've lost some thrust ability. Okay, good thing I got all that Vaxstone. Go ahead and build another one of those right there. Can't believe they stole that. Why are we into the Outlaw Creed? Is it because Igor's a prisoner and we've only got like one person into hypersteelism now? Who believes in that nonsense? You're into something weird. You're into it. Paul's into hypersteelism. You're into the Leaf of Manpork, which is very exciting, but not as exciting as the Furry Chamber. And Shield. You're into the Outlaw Creed. So I've got two people who are into the Outlaw Creed. So I don't think we need to worry about the Abbot of Steel thing. I just need to get more people on board with the Furry Chamber. And Rowan, that's where you're going to come in. Orit, were you... oh, yeah, you're unwaveringly loyal, so you're just a blood farm. Okay. Who's supposed to be on numero uno wardening? Vetroff. All right, reliable Vetroff. I say that, he's probably going to leave soon. Okay, we're into that. We're into that. What do we need now? We need a powerist shape, and now you need a different altar. Well, of course you do. Of course you do. Okay, somebody break up the Mark of Steelism, please. Can we just shatter that thing? Oh, dear. That was a very, very silly raid. They stole my thruster. Now I'm not thrusting anywhere. Look at me not thrusting. And also, we can redo the thing where we turned all of this off. Oh, it is still off. Okay, good. Outlaw Creed are going to be meeting in the old church of space, which will be the new church of space. Hang on, I've got a mech down here. What is the problem here? Okay, Clean Sweeper 2. Thule, before you go to bed, can you... No recharger available. Okay, there's already a mech on the charger. Yeah. You're just going to have to wait your turn, kid. I got nothing else for you, man. You're just going to have to wait your turn. And when are you guys leaving? Ooh, 14 days. That's a while. What am I getting for this? Honor plus 10. Okay, that's solid. Actually, I don't hate that. Potatoes will be coming in momentarily. I think we're going to get the potatoes in and then blow out of here. This has been a very silly map, and I don't want to be involved with it anymore. I can't believe they stole my thruster. I'm going to make a decision about whether I'm going to keep these batteries. I mean, I could pack them up, and then when we have a larger ship, I could install them there. I am going to be thrusting in a weird angle. Mark, you're not wrong. I'm going to be thrusting lopsided. And let me tell you from experience, nobody likes that. Nobody involved with that project is interested in you thrusting lopsided. We'll just mark this out for mining while I'm here. I've spent quite a bit of steel while I've been here. I guess we're space pirates. Knife, what exactly is your religion? So, like, what are you into these days? You love raiding. Good, so do I. We're into that. You want to execute people. I can probably begin to make that happen. I mean, I don't commonly execute people because I can usually find much better uses for a human than just killing them. You strip them for parts, blood farm them, convert them, Mike Tyson them into loving us. There's a lot of other things I can do with a human besides executing them. But we could examine that idea. You know, we could work along those lines. You're not into cannibalism. That's unfortunate. That doesn't... A shooting specialist. The Bulletalore. So you'll have shooting accuracy up. Your aim time is down. Okay, that's kind of fun. You just have a specialist in that. And then your funerals. Please tell me you don't have burkas. Your venerated animal is a boghound. Well, that's kind of fun, because I think that's what we're going to find in the Glow Forest. A boghound, you say? A boghound. I could maybe work with that. They sound brutal. Not as brutal as Mastodons, because Mastodons just break the game. Alright, and everything else is largely the same. Okay, that's a fairly uneventful religion. Hey, Rowan, could you get the Mastodon out of the way? Rowan, I can't stress this enough. I need to know what the Furry Chamber is into. Okay, you hate killing innocent animals. Well, are they really innocent? Really, Rowan? Is anything really innocent? You like raiding? Yeah, you're just like... You're this weird sort of... We love animals and also killing people? Alright, you love to be in pain. That's nice. You'd be easy to please, because you like rough living a slab bed. You're into cannibalism. That's cool. Because that will save some food if we can just eat people. Yeah, you're just basically into being awful, except to animals. Kind of like me. You hate everything. You're just horrible, evil people, except to animals. Oh, you're right, your leader is the top cheese. I remember that. That was fun. I would love to get people into this, but now that I see the whole animal thing, because we're really, 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 really into killing animals. Like, we do that a lot, kid. You're probably sad about it. Are you sad about that? You're disliked. No, you probably don't know that. You've been fed a lot of animals, just in case. Knife's gone on the booze. Okay. Well, good news. We've got a lot of beer. All right, so Knife's just getting hammered. Okay, and he's heavily armed and hammered. Paul is breaking up his own altar, which is that irony? I don't know if that's irony. It feels like that should be irony. But Paul's smashing up his own altar in favor of something else. Whatever altar the other guys have. And the flamingos are getting down. So we could have more flamingos on the way. Okay. Complete, and Knots is pregnant. Complete change. Oh, hang on. Igor's berserk again. Could you not? Try not to kill... Actually, I mean, if you kill him, it's not that bad. It's not a quest target. Alright, or it's down. Yeah, Igor's just gone off on a trip. So, could somebody... Can somebody capture Orid again? And we might have to shoot Igor a couple of times, but that's fine, because he's a vampire. He won't even feel it. Yeah, it would just come on over here. Oh, by the way, Paul, there's a 13-year-old insane vampire in that room. Just heads up. Oh, wow. Paul is not playing. Paul... Oh, wow. Paul opened the door and just smacked Igor in the face and said, down. And stay down. That was wonderful. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me today. Paul got the message. He's like, oh, 13-year-old insane vampire in the room. Okay. Okay. Open the door. Bam! Igor's on the ground. Didn't even blink. Okay, Paul, continue doing... No, Paul, continue doing your thing there. Let's take care of Orit. And then we'll put Igor in bed, too. Yep, capture Igor. And then after that, yeah, rebuild the door. Thank you, man. That's exactly what I need you to do. You two guys are done, so you can just be off duty. Okay, I don't need all the lasers. Look, no one loves laser more than me. But we're losing range on lasers. They're a little more up close and personal. Why don't you go get an LMG instead? Okay, go get that. And then there's a distress signal. No, we're not doing this. It's an anomaly thing. That's a hard no. Hard no on that. How's the power? Because that is kind of the next step here. Yeah, we're still discharging power at night. Okay. How do I want to deal with that? I don't really want to put up another geothermal. I mean, I can break it down, but it's a net loss in stuff. I'm going to lose components, and I don't have a ton of components. Do I go with what I've got? See, the thing is, in the Glow Forest, I betcha, seeing as it's basically in permanent darkness, or that's what it says, not going to be a lot of good solar panel there. Not going to be a lot of solar panel. No solar action going on in permanent darkness. But I do need... I really want these batteries to be up and full by the time we get there. Maybe... What's my... Let's actually do math here. Solar generator is 103. 100 steel and 3 of the Huzi McWhatsits there. I could put up geothermal. Because I'd want to put up 2 or 3 solar panels. Yeah, I'm just going to put up another geothermal. And it's going to be kind of a waste, but we're all going to learn to cope with that. So bring this up to here, and then bring this over to here. And somebody go and work on that. By the way, where's everyone supposed to be? Animals. The flamingos can go in the home zone. What? Yes, we skipped the patriotic sacrifice. Yes, we did that. And then the mechs, let me see, home. You can stay in the ship, and unrestricted. Good. Hurley, welcome. Can you install spotlights on the outside of your ship? Great question. I'm glad somebody's finally asking the important questions around here. The answer is probably yes. Yes, I can. I imagine I could. Do I know how to do spotlights? Pretty sure that's given to you. Yeah, floodlight. Can totally do that. can totally do that. Do I need that? Not really. It would look wicked cool. It would look wicked, wicked cool. Oh, Mark, I don't know what you mean by that statement, but it's given me an exciting idea. What if I built a wall around my ship? And a trap corridor? What if I literally had a flying base? It would take a tremendous amount of work, which excites me a great deal. But if I had enough grav cores and grav extenders and enough panels, I could just build a platform all the way around this thing and then build a wall around it. My goodness, that's exciting. Might mess with the thrusters. I'd probably still have to put the thrusters outside because you can't thrust inside. Not with this amount of thrusting. You can't thrust this much in an enclosed area. And I'm telling you that from experience. I'm telling you that from experience. You cannot put this kind of thrust inside a building. So we'd probably still have to put the thrusters outside. Hang on, there's zombies. Royal Tribute Collector, that's fine. I'm not giving up prisoners or gold. Where are these cats? Up here? Okay. Could we just quickly pull the mechs in? Just really the Agrahans, because they're out working the fields. And everyone else just come and shoot some zombies, if you could. Because they're a little close for comfort. They will definitely figure out that we are here. That's not going to be a surprise. The lasers should do great work against the zombies. Because there's one thing zombies don't like, it's being set on fire. Now, that being said, virtually nobody likes being set on fire. I don't. Mrs. Dave may have punched me in the nose once, but she has not set me on fire. So, and I can tell you, I would not enjoy it. I would not have a good time with that. So, could we just end the zombie, please? End the zombie? Okay, drop to shard. Cool. Everyone off duty. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. If you could probably go ahead and... Well, I say put out the fires. It's raining. No big deal there. No big deal. I could do... I'd need at least a couple more grav extenders. How would I make that work? It could totally work. Oh, that makes me want to re-roll on my own time. To just have it largely be like a giant platform, but just a small base inside. And then put a huge wall around it. The thrusters would still have to be on the outside. Again, you can't do this much thrust in an enclosed area. I learned that one weekend. But the rest of the idea is extremely exciting. Extremely exciting. Can we get the cleaning bot up? What are you? How much charge are you? You're fine, kid. Okay, get off the charger. You're hogging the charger here. Vetroff, what are you doing? Wait, why is Igor outside? Paul, are you building the door, man? Could you just build the door, please? Wait, cultist hate chanters. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a break here for the cultist hate chanters. Psychic rage is what they're gonna do. Okay. Is anyone in charge of the mastodons these days? Todd was. Okay, can anyone else do it? No. No one else has an animals level. Boy, that is starting to make you super attractive, Rowan. Because you do. You've actually got a really good animal skill. So the Mastodon is just kind of free and easy right now, because there's no one to train them, and no one can be in control of them. And I've got cultist hate chanters, as you do. Where exactly is the hate being chanted from? It's over here. Okay, so this is where the chanting's starting. Neat. And boy, sure are a lot of them. That's a lot of chanting. That's a lot of hate. Hopefully they're not armed with too much. An axe, a mace. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of melee here, which really works in my favor. Yeah, you're all melee oriented. In fact, I think you're naked. Yeah, you're completely naked carrying an axe. Wow. So let's just let's just all come together and talk about Brockham here. Brockham is so full of hate and wants to chant it. He's so full of hate. Excuse me, I was gender neutral before, it's cool. It's because I don't care. So she is so full of hate that she has stripped off all of her clothing and has come here to chant at me with an axe. You got to admire the kid's idealism. That's someone who's very dedicated to hating things. Knife, how banged up are you and drunk and hungover? Okay, you're a little bit drunk. That's probably for the best. I'm going to work on getting you a nose, kid. Don't worry about it. So, do I want to keep any of them? Well, we'll soon find out after I shoot them in their face. I could... I don't think I actually ever built a mortar. I'd love it if they showed up here. That would be ideal. Because they could just, boom, I'd just take them all out. That still might be a realistic thing. Everybody's got to come start shooting. I know we just did some shooting, but we got to go do more. Let's start, like, over here. I only got 5 people left. Hopefully Igor is not going to, like, trash the ship. No, there's a prison break. Hang on. Igor's going to trash the ship. No, 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 guys, come back here. Come back here. Yep. Igor's out. I have, I've got a couple of issues here. Somebody shoot, like, everybody. Could we just... Okay, Igor is going off against a mastodon. That's a poor choice. I tell you that right now. Also, try not to kill Combs, because that's a quest target. And then if we could go in and just... I think the Mastodon will take care of Igor, no problem. I'm not really sweating them. Yeah, there we go. Could we just... Actually, can you just, like, arrest him or something? Melee attack Igor. Just punch him a bunch of times. Igor, just punch the kid. Punch the kid. I tell you what, you get one 13-year-old vampire, it's just a world of problems. Could we capture Orit? And then who else would like to do something? Knife. Could you capture Kumba, please? Thank you. I really got to get that door up. Really, really got to get that door going. Okay, Igor is finally down. Could we recapture Igor? Paul, I have a very... Okay, you're carrying Orit. Paul, the door needs to get done. Before we deal with the naked hate chanters, the door needs to get done. We see the problem with the door, don't we? Okay, you're watching for targets. Cool. Could you fix the door? Fix the door. You're already constructing it. Cool. Good. Yay. All right, keep doing that. And get you in here. Okay, I know quest expired. That's fine. We've got an abandoned Skygate. Apparently, we missed that. Knife, you're off duty temporarily until the door is fixed. Thule, where are you? You guys can be off duty. Is any of you going to die? You won't, because you're a vampire. You're deathless. Orit, you're going to be dead in 24 hours. Who that's left does Doctor? Thule. Perfect. Great contender. Could you please tend to Orit? We're just going to have to deal with some naked hate chanting for right now. And then who else does doctorizing around here? Paul or Shield. Shield, you're off duty, kid. I know you're a little bit drunk, but most doctors are. Could you tend to Comba, please? All right. I'm sure Comba will not notice if you got a little bit of beer going on there. Probably welcome it. Probably welcome it. So let's see. I know about the prison break. Thank you. I've dealt with that. If everyone else could, like, where are the hate chanting people? Yeah, they're over here chanting at us. Yeah, they love the chanting. They're all up into the chanting. Igor's getting fixed. Paul, do we not have enough sandstone here? Could you please fix the door of the prison? Have we got another spare room for prison? I could probably put something together. I'm kind of prioritizing the hate chanting, as one would. Hey, Thule, while you're up and about and drinking a beer, could you get the clean sweeper to the recharger, please? Thank you. What was I doing? Paul, how are we doing on the door? Okay, it's just we don't seem to be building the door, Paul. I know you and I have talked about the door several times, Paul, and you're like, I am totally going to get on that door. We're going to get that built. And it just doesn't really seem to be happening. This just doesn't really seem to be coming together, does it, Paul? Yep. So I would love if we could actually finish this off, because then we've got to go shoot a bunch of people, and we're healing our Mastodon. Shield's working on Kumba. That's cool. And door is going to be done relatively soon. Kumba, how do we do? Okay, you're broadly alive. The hate chanting's getting louder. They're yelling now, and everyone's going to have a break risk. Okay, we need to go deal with the naked hate chanting like soon, guys. Like wicked soon. Thule has food poisoning. Don't care. You're going to have to pitch in. You're going to have to pitch in. We could theoretically just leave. I'm going to be lopsided in my thrusting, though. And I'm not okay with that. I'm really not. I could just leave. No, we're going to shoot people. I mean, you knew that I was going to say that. You knew I was going in that direction. I mean, how long have you been watching this channel? Everybody come over here, like, super quick. All right? I actually want you guys running over here, because this nonsense needs to end. Okay? I'm being hate chanted by naked people. They showed up all naked and chanting, "We don't like you very much. We really hate you. And we're gonna yell about it until we are blue in the face. Come up here, like fast. Like actually come up here quickly. As quickly as you can with food poisoning." Okay, Thule's gonna take some time to bomb it. Neat. See, this is the thing with the lasers. Not a lot of range on these. Okay, slow everything down. Okay, lasers coming in, and Blam's toast fairly soon. There we go, one's down. Okay. They don't respond when attacked. Well, fantastic! That makes my life easy. You just stand there and let me shoot you. Oh, that's going to go very, very well. Yeah, here's my response to your hate chanting. It's a laser for your face. It's a face laser that goes in your face. Oh, they're attacking now. Now they're waking up. Okay, come on in. Come on in, because you're all melee, and I'm not. So keep them coming. Keep them coming, bartender. Just keep gunning them down and lasering them in the face and all of that kind of stuff. Why don't we stun you? And then let's actually kind of focus on you a little bit. So focus and also stun you. Okay, there's my stun. Lasers, lasers, lasers. All sorts of lasers. Everybody, like, do a thing. Okay, if you got a thing to do, just go ahead and do it. Maybe don't laser like the people who are us. Okay, you're on fire and running away. Understandable. That is a perfectly rational response. The problem with these guys is they're not going to flee, are they? You're just not going to run away. Okay, you're dead. Could we maybe renegotiate, like, up here? Thank you. If we could renegotiate in that sort of... Okay, I think everyone's dead. Okay, everybody's dead. Okay, that's what I think of your hate chanting. Okay. I respond with a laser to your face. I don't even want your stuff. Your stuff is stupid. All right. Thule, are you going to die anytime in the near future? No, you're totally fine, kid. You're totally fine. They only came armed. Oh, hang on. There is a prisoner. There is a prisoner. Unwaveringly loyal. I mean, Blood Farm, sure. Not fantastic. You're an ascetic, which I really like. No, sorry. We're just going to leave you to die. It's not personal. It's just unwaveringly loyal. I just don't even feel like dealing with that right now. Great Blood Farm for the kid, but no, we're fine. We're fine right now. Hang on, somebody's fallen over. Shield, can you grab Thule, please? Yep, rescue Thule. That is probably... Hang on, let's grab the gun on our way in. Okay, on our way in. Why don't you haul that? Thank you. And we'll also take those meals. We're not leaving meals behind. Paul, could you grab the meal, please? Yep, haul the simple meal. Let's get everything out of there. Everything going. I'd feel Igor at this point would just bite his bunkmate. I mean, they're sleeping in the same bed. It would be no big deal to... Wait, is that a... Lusa? Lusa? Are you do you hate me? And would you like to chant such? Are you going for my mastodon? Oh, how dare you! How dare you! Vetroff, you're right here. Come down here and shoot this person. They're being very fussy. No, Vetroff, I, like, really need you to do that. Paul, drop the meal and come over here. And who else is doing anything at all? You're carrying Thule, so knife. Yeah, I really would like that SMG. Please stop that. Yeah, you've woken my mastodon up. It's going to punch you in your face. I hope you know that. Yeah, could we... Oh, there we go. Okay, bullets coming in. Try not to hit the mastodon, if you could. There we go. Okay, much better. What did you have? A steel knife. Nobody cares about you. Okay, you can go, and you can go. There we go. Go get healed up, Mastodon Calf 1. I didn't even realize you'd been born, frankly. Okay. It's all coming together. Maximum thrust. It's all... Are there any other cultists I need to know about? Why didn't you guys help out with that? Where were you? There is, actually, but I think you're... Oh, incoming mechs. Yeah, you're the downed one. Wow, 5 days. Okay, so that puts a bit of a time frame on things. 5 days to jet. And maximum thrust. Good, all the potatoes will be in. So all I really need to do is just build that last thruster. If we've got to go with low batteries, we'll go with low batteries. Although, they're not actually that bad. Cancel that. Cancel the geothermal. And cancel all of the things that I told you to do. So don't bother with any of this. Yeah, just skip all of that. Don't worry about it. And start packing up all of these. So everything here, uninstall it. We'll take that with us. I don't know what I'm going to do with that many batteries, but we'll figure it out. Okay, move things along. We really just need to focus on maximum thrust. Okay, maximum thrust right now. Also, I will now be accepting names for the new... Mastodon Calf number 1, who probably won't live very long and will not get trained. But I will accept names for them. So Mastodon Calf number 1 is probably going to be dead very, very soon. But in the meantime, happy to have a new name for the new Mastodon. Igor, you're back up and running. Could you... your resistance is already cracking. Okay, 90... Wow, why is the prison break interval going down so fast? Probably because you're getting healthier. That's something to be concerned about. Where's Thule? Okay, Thule made it to bed. Yeah, we've lost Mastodon Calf number 1. Just dial back the names. Never want. Just dial back the names. Mastodon Calf number 1 didn't even make it that long. Boy, we have a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer that we have. No, too late. Too late, Hurley. Too late, Mark. Nope. Lunch. Lunch is the name of Mastodon Calf number 1. It's right here. Yep, lunch is the name of Mastodon Calf. Speaking of which, can we get any quick... No, something not really worth any of that. Ribeye. Yes, that would be appropriate, Buzzkill. That's a much more appropriate name for this animal. Hey, Paul, I know I put a lot of burden on you. You're watching television. Okay, could you actually build my thruster, please? It's just that we have to thrust soon. We're going to need some thrusting, like, wicked soon, kid. So if you could get in on that, that'd be super awesome of you. Why did you just blow that off? Why are you uninstalling a battery? Oh, we're missing backstone blocks. Well, now I'm going to be thrusting lopsided. That's no good. Nobody likes that. Now I've got 2 on this side and 1 on this side. I've also probably radically reduced my range. Now I gotta go into space again. Huh. How can I fix this? That's not vac-stone block. Nothing that I could deconstruct would be vac-stone blocks. I will absolutely have to go in space for that. However, I could deconstruct that while I'm here. That's not what I need, but I may as well open up some space. Ah, what's my... What? Medical treatment by whom? Thule? Okay, is it the... It's the food poisoning, man. Don't sweat that. Show me my range now. Ah, wow, that really kind of shaved that down. I can still get to where I want to go, I think. Was that over here? No, that's the Scarlands. We don't like that. Where is it I wanted to go? Was it over here? No, that's Temperate Swamp. I don't remember where I was going. It was definitely down in here somewhere. Was it over here? Tropical Rainforest. Glow Forest? No, that's the Scarlands. That's the Glow Forest. Okay, so everybody remember it's over here. And then from there... Dang it! I really needed that. I need to go to space now. Show me orbit. Am I under anything? Yeah, I could do it. I could do it. Compacted machinery there and uranium there. Actually, I wouldn't mind uranium. But then I'd have to get over here. Oh, what a fuss that they stole that thruster. This is what happens when you do too much thrusting. People get jealous. People get jealous. They're like, wow, that is a lot of thrusting he's doing. I would like to thrust an equal amount, but I can't. I do not have the thrust capability to thrust that much. And then, all of a sudden, they're coming by going, you know what I can do? I could steal somebody else's thruster. And then I could thrust as they thrust. We could thrust as one. Shield's having a party. Cool. I've only got 5 people left. This is a bit of a turn of events. Okay, I could theoretically go into space and just grab some really quick stone. Not what I wanted to do. And if we do go into space, I need a lot of batteries. You know what we can do? We'll make the church the new battery room for right now. Yeah, we can go to space, Hurley. Sorry, that's kind of the point of Odyssey. Yeah, we can fly into space. Looks like we got all the batteries. Did we pack all those up somewhere? Okay, let's start putting them someplace. The church is going to have to be the new battery room. Because if I go to space, I will have basically nothing but solar available to me. And that's not going to do the job. So we're just going to put all the batteries kind of here-ish and hope for the best. What's my power lines look like over there? Yeah, actually, that'll all work. That'll work. When I get into space, I'll turn the power off. Although I have been raided in space. It can definitely happen. I've had mechs come in and hit me up in space. Do I want to go right to the glow forest? Or do I want to go into space? I think the better move might be glow forest and then go to space from there. Ooh, a bulk goods trader. I wonder if they've got some backstone. They don't. Where are you? Okay, it's a trade ship. Paul, you like doing things. Where's my talk on the phone box here? Where did we put that thing? Over there. Go call those guys. I thought it was more endgame, just fly off the planet, fly around collecting resources. Well, the endgame of Odyssey is you're supposed to go defeat the mech hive. Like the mech hive mother or something. So, you could consider using a healthier negotiator. I don't have anyone healthy. I have nobody healthy. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind grabbing some food from these guys. That'd be okay. And in return, I can sell them a bunch of plain leather, because I can make that up somewhere else. And the camel hide. And the mastodon leather. Yeah, I can put all of that together. Don't even worry about that. I have more uranium than I thought, which is good. Don't really need the obsidian. They have grab-light panels, all of one, but I may as well grab it. And they've got a little, actually a little bit. They've got quite a bit of plasteel. Quite a bit. What have I got? Ooh, they have smoke leaves. I could get the kid high again. That would help. People would love that sort of thing. I mean, he would anyway. Buzzkill, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you. Rat's Study of Expression, Artistic Up, and Wreck and a Quest, and Heavy Bridges. Less useful than I would like it to be. You guys have any bioferrite by any chance? No. I will take all of your medicine, because apparently we don't have any of the real medicine. We've only got the herbal stuff. And that's about all I got. I'm going to sell you all of my sculptures for right now. So sell all of those. Keep the styling station in case we need some style. That brings me up to 814. I would actually, more than anything, I think I'd like to get some food off of these guys. They have 2 advanced components, though. And a bunch of... You know what? Buy those. Okay, I'm down 821. Sell, like, almost all of my leathers and furs, except the mink, because I'm saving that up. Yeah, sell all of those off. That helps a lot. And then get some sort of food, like bison meat. How about we got, like, 150 bison meat? Okay, I will take that deal. That's a decent deal. So somebody go grab all of that stuff. It's worth it for the components alone and the medicine. All right, get... Ladia's having a crisis, I believe. That's probably good, because you're a prisoner. You probably should be in crisis at all times. Okay, move things along. I can't believe I'm... they stole my thruster. I'm going to be thrusting lopsided. I think it's got to be Glow Forest and then Space, and then the Grav Core. Because Glow Forest, I just want to land there and see what happens. It's going to be very, very exciting. So all I need to do is harvest the last of the potatoes, set up the battery church, the Church of the Holy Battery, and then leave, because we've only got 4 days to do it. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll wrap it up here for right now. Guys, I'll let you go on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day than this nonsense, but off to the Glow Forest tomorrow, and then into space. I don't know how long we'll spend in the Glow Forest. Depends what there is to do there. I mean, glow, for a start. Probably be glowing a lot. But yeah, no, we'll wrap it up here, guys. I will let you go on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day. Thank you so very, very much for allowing me to do this publicly. I really should have been stopped years ago, but here we are. I will see you guys tomorrow for more of this nonsense. Thank you again. Goodbye, and goodbye.